The ICT VSL instrument is capable of logging data at less than 1 minute intervals. Normally, the selection we have for logging intervals, the shortest available selection is 1 minute. However, there is a mode of operation where we can make data recordings and logging at less than 1 minute. This is done by putting the logger into live mode. We select that on the measurement mode window, update that. We will get a warning to say that we should be connected to an external power supply to avoid running the batteries flat. And we say yes, that we wish to continue, and the logger is now in live mode, and it will switch over to continuous reading of any sensors that are connected to it. The one important aspect to be aware of is that in live mode the instrument should be connected to the computer, otherwise it will go to sleep. This is a safety precaution to avoid unintentionally flattening the batteries in the logger. So for us to make recordings in live mode, we need to be connected to the computer the whole time. At the moment, even though we're in live mode, we are still not logging any data. We have to then choose a logging interval. This is for the live logging. And in that we have a choice up to 60-second intervals. And I'll choose 10 seconds in this case. We can also use the up and down arrows to select a time. And click on done. And we are now recording data, whatever data is appearing on the channel, at 10 seconds intervals, and that data is stored on the internal SD card of the logger. So we'll leave that run just for a few seconds just to collect a few measurements, and when we're satisfied that we have enough data recorded, we just hit the disable button and that will stop logging. We notice that the instrument is still in live mode and it is still picking up data from the sensor. So, however, we are not logging that data to the card. Our next step is to download the data, which we hit the download button, and we get an error message to say that we cannot do a download while the logger is in live mode. So our next step is to change it back to manual mode. And now we can download the data, and we select a suitable location on our computer to store it and save that, and we get a very quick download. There's only a small amount of data recorded. We have the choice at the end of that to delete it, rename it, or leave it as it is. And if we now go to our data file that we recorded and open it, we will see down here that here we have a set of measurements with varying input, and they are taken at 10 seconds intervals. And that is the way to record and log data at sub 1 minute intervals.